And we're live.
Boop, boop, boop,
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect, it is the effing podcast 919. I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Woof, woof.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Yes, indeed.
And happy 4th of July to everybody watching.
Yeah, happy
tonight.
Independence Day.
You know what I'm
250
saying?
years.
250 years of American independence.
Yep.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
you know what I'm
16
saying?
days after Juneteenth.
16 days after Juneteenth. I got a story to tell. My homegirl said she went down to the parade today and she was the only black person down there. So we're sticking to what we know.
No, we're patriotic. We're just patriotic in a grill in our own personal space with some brew and alcohol.
I mean,
Yeah. So, did y'all do anything for the 4th?
It's too damn hot.
Today was this week.
I
has
utilized
been
my
the scorcher.
Freon.
Yeah.
It was hot. It's either two places you would have been at. That is AC or some water. That's it. If you ain't in the water or in the AC outside, I felt like I better hear him get close to God because the hell feel like this boy.
This one of these days where if you outside for longer than 10 minutes, a shower is required. You need to shower up if you've been outside.
Look, right
10,
now
15
it's
minutes.
still 94 degrees.
Yeah.
I believe that.
And it's 10:30.
And it felt every bit of 94 outside. So,
The Carolina summer's in full
No, that's
effect.
all over. It's
Yeah,
cooking
this-
all up the East Coast.
yeah, this is a weather pattern.
Yeah.
This ain't normal.
This shit cooking. Everybody cooking all the way up to Jersey.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody watching.
Shout out,
Make
shout
sure
out.
you like, comment, subscribe,
Come
share.
on, let's
all
get that
good stuff.
10K up on YouTube, baby.
Yeah, we trying to get there. So make sure if you tuning in right now, you're doing your part to help us grow. We want to start with our normal shout outs. We're going to give a shout out to Eighth and Fancy.
Oh, I got one arm.
Shout out. And on top of that, happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Happy belated
Flying under the
birthday.
radar.
You know what I'm saying? She should definitely be flying under the radar.
Okay, then we got our shout outs to Dank Drinks, the dankest of drinks.
Shout out.
Then we have Crimey Dealers. Very crimey, very dealerish.
Shout out.
And last but not least, the local food plug. Please eat responsibly.
Shout out.
Now, I understand you said there was an RIP you wanted to give out.
I have one RIP, Wake County native.
Yes.
Bright young man, very loved. Mr. Derek Dwayne Wright Jr. He lost his life early this week, helping someone on the side of the road, and another gentleman lost control and killed him, and both of them, I believe, lost their lives. So I just wanted to
Condolences
share
to the
my
family.
love to all the family and everything, and yes.
No doubt. Yes, RIP to those affected by that horrible freak accident. Okay.
I gotta give a little shout out. He being low, but every year it pops up. You know what I'm saying? And we always talk about what black love is and the definition of black love. And I got to give a shout out. I got to give a happy anniversary shout out to Buddha and my sis.
Buddha,
because
Buddha.
I believe, did that say 2-0?
It did.
That said,
Y'all been
that said
married
a
20
dub.
years?
20
Yeah,
years.
nigga.
That said
And
a
that's the
dub.
married part, not including how long they've been together.
Look, a dub. When we talk about black love and stuff like that, that's a beautiful thing. I've known my sis my whole life. Basically, I've known sis my whole life, and I just want get him that shout out, happy anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Appreciate
Happy
it.
anniversary.
The
More than
original
welcome.
Megan Clay.
No. That's not even close.
This shit real.
That's not even close to Megan Clay. They are the definition of how many couples. We always had a conversation of how many couples that are married.
I keep y'all fuck niggas out my business. That's why everything
Yeah,
works.
That's how it go, and that's how marriages.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
And off social
keep
media.
going. 20 years strong. So I just, like I said, I wanted to wish them a happy anniversary. They deserve it.
Yes, indeed.
All right, now y'all fucking send some contributions and shit.
Yeah. Well, you got a cash app. I'll shout it out.
Shout the Cash App out.
Oh shit! Hold on. Hey. I got to make sure I say it in the right order because sometimes I put the BMC first or the BMC last. That's also hold on. My Cash App Oh, hell yeah, that shit active too.
Man,
They don't
look,
know they cash app for
It's
Sorry to
Buddha
talk, man.
BMC. It's BUDHA BMC. You'll see me up there in the all black, man, with the necklace.
Yes.
Shout out,
Make
shout
sure
out.
you give those,
Afro Ninja.
Shout out Kelly Jo too. Shout out my girl Kelly Jo.
Yes.
What up,
Kelly
Kels?
Jo's out enjoying her 4th. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into the topics. I guess we can start with the NBA because the NBA offseason has been in full swing with one of the most exciting off seasons we've seen in a very long time. Lots of superstars going to new places, new locations, new signees. This has probably been the most active NBA free agents
I can never think of.
Yeah, I can never
think of with the names that are involved in it.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely. Did y'all talk about Melo? Was that on the thing last week?
Yeah, we talked about Melo. We talked about him saying hello to some new fellows up in Minnesota.
But yeah, we got some good trades this year. Some very good ones.
But it's the Lakers that are currently making news. They gave $90 million to Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves just for 26-27 season upcoming. And then they decided to give a 4-year, $130 million contract to Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz. And they'll pay him roughly about $30 million next season. So now they have a very big three. And they are called the Lakers with 3 Ks now.
It's the Snowtime Lakers.
The Snowtime Lakers.
No more Showtime Lakers. It's the Snowtime Lakers.
Yes. So this has drawn the ire of a few pundits and talking heads.
Yeah.
Namely that of Stephen A., who's decided to give his comments on the situation on his show.
Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Your 3 top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't golf? This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your 3 most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. This is basketball. I'm not complaining. I'm simply making the point. The Los Angeles Lakers, you ain't going anywhere being led by 3 white dudes in today's generation of basketball. I'm letting you know right now, it ain't happening. And Luka's a bad brother. And Austin Reaves is no scrub. And they both have earned what they have earned. And then with LeBron James or some other brothers, I get. But those 2 and Walker Kessler, you ain't scaring anybody with that. And Rob Pelinka has done made this white dude central. No wonder LeBron James walked out the door.
So that was Stephen A. giving his opinion on the new forming Lakers. And yes, it is a very much white starting lineup. And Stephen A. basically said what a lot of people were thinking when we saw the lineup that was posted the day Walker Kessler was signed. And it's not a surprise.
But that's not the big news. That's not the big news.
No,
Yes,
man.
No, that's not the big news. The big news was
No. We're not going to slide
we're
off.
talking about the Lakers. The big news is that LeBron ain't coming back.
No. That is in a sense, but it's not because I mean, like, come on, like we knew this was going to be the end, even though LeBron is playing top ball.
No, you did not know this was the
Yes,
end.
we
You
did.
said you were talking about it was going to be Giannis and LeBron.
I know what the hell I said,
So
but shit did. Hey, we wasn't giving up the whole.
We didn't know it was the end. We know it's the end now.
We knew it was going to be the end because the fact of the matter is it was a possibility that he wasn't going to take low money. That's the possibility. You talking about somebody was averaging $50 million a year, and that's getting like drastic. Only way he would take a severely pay cut if there's a chance we win a chip. We're not. So he wanted his money. He wanted money like how we gave Kobe his last year before he went out. We gave Kobe a 2-year, like I think it was like a $90-something million contract. He wanted something like that. Niggas wasn't gonna give him that shit. So it was on the wall.
This is my question. This the most important question to me, because before Bron got out of there, Bronny got
Paid.
He got paid.
Yeah.
Bronny got his money. So
it was a 2-year contract, right?
nevertheless,
I think it's 3.
when they come back out on the court next year, Bronny James going to be running out there with him. Does Bronny get booed?
No.
For what?
Why? Why he get booed?
The sins of the father.
No. His dad. Let's get something straight.
Because remember, the only reason they brought Bronny in was because his dad was there.
Okay,
now his dad gone.
But
has Bronny done enough to you to be there?
Of course he has. I mean, regardless whether your dad still wanted him to be up there, he still had to play to be up there. If you see his numbers when he in the G League, the nigga scoring. He over 25 points a game. Now, it's different when you're on a roster because you have a certain position that you have to play. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing you got to understand. He can't get out there and start spraying and shit. He got guys that got bigger contracts than them that they got to really see, like, what's the fuck up. So, they don't probably – hold on. I'm a Laker fan, so I'm giving you the scoop.
All I'm saying is
this is what I'm talking about. You want to talk shit about my team. No, I'm trying to give you some intel. You give me the
long-winded.
No, ain't no long-winded. You can't sit there and throw that shit out there and think that shit going to fly. No, that's not. That man earned his spot.
It's just funny that Bron decided that he was leaving the Lakers after
Bron got paid.
Mm-hmm. That's all I was saying.
Okay, so you try to say that he stayed long enough so his contract was guaranteed. That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a possibility.
So what are the Lakers going to do with the new big three that they currently have?
I mean, it's first and foremost, we ain't going to talk like they just falling off the map. No, they're not, because AR and Luka went on the court. That's 40 points. That's 50 points.
Can I ask you a question then? Did they lose any? Where'd they finish at this year?
They still be in the same spot. We was at. They still be number 3 seed
in the West.
Yes, nigga.
Number 3.
We was 4. We was 4. We was 4 this year. We was 4 this year. We still staying there.
So you telling
Kessler?
me?
See, this is where y'all. This is where basketball come in. Kessler is not no bump. You feel what I'm saying? Kessler. Mm-hmm. Now some say they may have overpaid him a little bit, but Kessler is not no bump. He's a high end rim protector. So I'm not. I can back that up because when he was at Utah, he was balling. Now AR, we seen the numbers of AR and Luka. What, bro?
What do you mean by rim protector?
What you mean?
Walker Kessler?
Yeah, he's
rim protector?
Yes.
He was a rebounder.
He scored points, bro.
No, I want to get back to you saying that they're still going to be
they'll still be
the number 4
seed. They'll still be a 4
rim protector.
They will still be a 4 seed with the 3.
And this is me personally, and I'm just counting out teams in the West. You got OKC, mm-hmm. You got the Spurs,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
you got the Timberwolves,
yeah,
you've got the.
How you putting Timberwolves above the Lakers? They lost a big man. They traded for they gave up Randall to the New Jersey. He bring Melo over there, so you got Melo and Ant-Man. They ain't got no big man. They got Gobert.
Yeah,
that's it. Rebound.
I was just giving my teams I think are better than the Lakers.
Go ahead. Your assumption that they're better than the Lakers.
I had the Thunder. I had the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got the Timberwolves. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead. No problem.
That. I kind of like the Jazz. I like the Rockets.
How you like the Jazz? Please explain.
I like
how the Jazz don't make the playoffs.
Peterson, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I like the Jazz.
So how the Jazz go the team that doesn't make the playoffs? They jump.
They still have that tall white boy that shoot
marketing.
Lowry.
Yeah, like he's still not that down. I'm just.
They didn't make the playoffs. That's why they didn't even make the play-in. But you got them number 5. Really though?
I didn't say they were number 5. I just said
you said
I think
this
that
is where
are
this
better than.
This is where I'm getting at because you talking drunk right now. They didn't even make the play-in. You got them better than the Lakers.
I'm gonna get ready to give
Go ahead, keep going. I ain't gonna
team that probably gonna have you mad. I think the Mavericks are going to be better than the Lakers next year. They got Kyrie coming back. I think the Mavericks.
Kyrie and Cooper.
I think the Mavericks are going to be right there with the Lakers.
Okay.
We have.
You said better than the Lakers. Go ahead.
I think the Clippers are going to be right there with the Lakers.
This is where you know. This is where you know it's pure hate.
Hold on.
But go ahead.
Does anybody else have these same?
Who the fuck are the Clippers? Can you name? Name one person on the Clippers. I'll wait.
No.
Right.
The Nuggets.
Kawhi is in Toronto.
Didn't they just get Ingram?
Yeah.
They just got Ingram.
They traded for.
You just said name somebody on the Nuggets. They just, on the whatchamacallit, they just got Ingram.
This is Ingram who been traded twice. He been traded twice.
The Nuggets. We're not going to say Denver.
Yeah, but you can't because you don't even know what that team gonna be like. But go ahead.
West, though,
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he doing. This is when you know the nigga hating, bro.
I didn't say New Orleans.
Yeah, nigga, you talking, bro? You said Utah. This nigga said Utah.
I'm just saying Utah going to be they're going to be tough this year.
You is funny as hell. Listen.
If y'all disagree, I understand.
Hey, listen. The pure disrespect is really, and the hate is live up there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, I will be the first to admit, in my almost 50 years on this damn planet, as long as I've been watching basketball, I have never seen a team that's led by all big three, white, win the championship in our lifetime. Never. It has never happened. You got to go all the way back when niggas couldn't even play. They wasn't even playing. That's the only time you see that shit. Ever since they integrated niggas in the game, you has never seen that shit.
That's where they were dominating during their July 4th days.
Yes, their era. Before they integrated. Listen, before they integrated the fucking damn league, no team with led by three white players winning an NBA championship.
Like I said, the question I asked you earlier: do the fans support this team?
Hell, fucking no. No.
You don't show up for this.
No. We got no choice because we locked in with Luka. Listen. We got no choice in the degree because we locked in with Luka and AR. AR, he's our undrafted free agent. So that's love right there. But Kessler, if LeBron never left, you can't say shit. But since he's gone and them the three, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But they ain't no scrubs though. That's all I'm just saying. They ain't no scrubs. Them niggas will be in the thick of things, but we ain't winning no fucking shit with that lineup. I'm sorry. Fuck that shit.
Now, Buddha, you mentioned Walker Kessler having no defense.
I didn't say he had no defense. I just said he wasn't necessarily known as a rim protector.
Well, he averaged 1.8 blocks last season and 1.4 steals. So he has some level of defense.
Yeah, I know he was a double-double getter, definitely.
Yeah, and 10 rebounds. How much?
Probably about 11 boards. Yeah.
So 14.
Like he was getting double-doubles.
3 assists.
Give a whole new meaning to Christmas.
But also he averaged.
Of course you got. We know you got something to say. He talking now because
he also averaged 3.2 turnovers. So
Kessler.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Why is the big man handling the rock that much?
He was in Utah.
He
was in Utah.
The same team, he got better than the fucking Lakers.
So
you talk about just
they got Bailey out there. So yeah, I don't know why he was.
That's what Bailey and them was out there. They was out there.
Like they've got
and they got your boy out of Memphis, Jackson Jr.
They got a different team next year. I didn't say Portland.
Listen, bro, you're
decent. Portland won't be decent.
I didn't say Portland.
Portland won't be decent.
Y'all listen.
Nobody mentioned the Nuggets.
No, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Again, this is what you know is pure hate. You know what I'm saying? Now, I confess, 3 lead white players has never won the fucking chip in modern fucking basketball. That's fact. You know what I'm saying? So we're not winning no chip. Will we be in the playoffs? Will we be second round exit like it was this year? Yes, we will.
This is my question.
Yes.
Are y'all happy Bron's gone?
In a sense, yeah.
I mean, Braun makes it hard to build.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, you know,
he gonna be like Giannis. You gotta put a lot into him.
You right.
You can't. And we only have but so much money allocated, and it got to go to our young players. He on his last year.
Shout out Pounds, but I follow Pete. Petey boy. You know what I'm saying? He a big Lakers fan. He hates LeBron.
Why?
He just doesn't like LeBron.
LeBron. I mean, real talk. LeBron wasn't well.
Crazy vision.
He was not well received when he came to LA. It took Kobe blessing before Laker Nation really embraced him. So the fact that he's gone, I'm like, some people have a problem with it, most don't. Because like I said, he's handcuffing the team because this is supposed to be the year that they make the transition to build the team around Luka.
And they built it in Luka's
It's all white
image.
now.
They built the team in Luka's image too.
We got we got Quentin Grimes. We got who else we got? I forgot the other one.
Bronny. You got Bronny.
Stop hating on Bronny. Bronny, like I
Didn't they
said,
sign somebody black?
they did. I know Quentin Grimes.
Bronny?
See, y'all
I'm talking
niggas,
about this offseason.
y'all niggas, we do. He only talking because Philly they got
Bronny, like,
they got the
saying?
hell they got the steal of the trade.
So before we get to, you're saying that the Lakers are 4-seed material.
Still second round
They're
exit.
still 4-seed material with
4-seed material.
3 white players.
Yep.
Well, people have been calling Stephen A. out for his antics, saying that he's being racist and that he's wrong in his assumptions. So they were hoping Stephen A. would apologize, but he doubled down on his comments.
People want to get at me because of what I said, and there's this whole brouhaha going on because, racism and racist comes into play because I pointed out about the Lakers being led by 3 white dudes and how that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna win you a championship. When's the last time white dudes, 3 white dudes, a team led by 3 white dudes won a championship? And obviously there's a lot of people out there saying that I should not have said what I said and they call it racist and all of this other stuff. I don't want to hear that. I'm not backing up one bit. This is about basketball. We're talking basketball. We know that even in the sport of basketball, there have been great white players. There's the Larry Birds, there's the Kevin McHale's, there's the Steve Nashes of the world, the Dirk Nowitzki's, the Manu Ginobili's, the John Stockton's, the all-time assist and steals leader in NBA history. Okay? We looking at Cooper Flagg right now, who's going to be a superstar in this league, Con Knipple in Charlotte. We've seen great white players throughout. What I said, and I'm going to reiterate this again, is when have we seen a team with 3 of its top players who happen to be white delivering a championship? Can we talk basketball? Because one of my boys sat up there and challenged me on it. And he said, man, people got a point. They ain't got a point about the racism and all. Forget all of that. But just really basketball, it's happened before. I said, when did it happen? When did it happen? You know what he said to me? Brace yourself. The Minneapolis Lakers. That's what he said, the Minneapolis Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minneapolis Lakers won about 5 titles. I think they won it from like 1949 to like 1955. They moved to Los Angeles in 1960. That's what he brought up. I'm sorry I didn't go back to 1949 to 1955. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
So that was Stephen A. doubling down.
Look, he got support, man. Like, I got to agree. This is one of the few times you got me going, I'm agreeing with this nigga. Because, again, Minneapolis Lakers, you heard the time frame, that was before niggas. After the 60, right? That was after niggas. Before niggas was integrated in basketball, that's the only time you could say an all-white team led by an all-white team won that shit.
I can never think of. Go back.
The closest was the Celtics.
Go back to the past.
They still had a nigga on that team anchoring that shit.
The past 25, 30 years, I've been watching basketball. Not as much these past maybe 5 years, but even when the best player on the team was white, there were never white guys behind him to back him up. When Dirk, who was backing up Dirk? Wasn't it Kid? Finley.
And Marion.
Was he
Arie?
Yep.
When it was my boy up in Minnesota, when Love was running stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's never been like 3 white guys like you. These are my 3 top options to go to.
These are my 3 dogs.
These are my 3 dogs. I can't remember a time.
Yeah, so, I mean, Stephen A. basically said
told
what
the
we
fucking
were all
truth.
thinking. I'm not like shocked. He's a shocking person, and even Nick Wright kind of agreed that Stephen A was right in his assumption, and he was correct in putting this out there because he knows it's going to get the people talking, namely people like us. So I'm not mad at the assumption, and we're going to see what's going to happen because the offseason is still in effect. And teams are still building, so maybe the Lakers will add some season into their roster.
We got some season to the roster.
And do you play the Lakers even harder because it's a team, and you know the moniker, I'm not going to let these white guys beat me tonight.
What you mean?
Like exactly what I said. We're not going to let this team full of white guys beat us.
Luka was he been in the league how long? 7 years. He cooking niggas. He a triple-double threat. So what we talking about? AR, he holding this shit down. What he doing? So now all you doing is adding Kessler to the mix that niggas already know what they can do. So
they're just lacking defense.
I mean,
dogs. Where your dogs at?
Kessler.
That's where Kessler come in at the anchor part.
He's your anchor.
I mean, call it like
y'all got rid of DeAndre.
I mean, call it no. He's better than DeAndre. So don't. He's better than DeAndre. That's why we traded.
He ain't more of a dog.
That's why we traded
a lot. But you know, like it's going to be interesting. The Lakers are going to be interesting.
We're going to be in the top half of the damn Western Conference. We're not going to win it. No, we're not winning chip. We don't have a championship roster.
Cool. Well, this leads to the question y'all posed earlier with LeBron deciding to leave the Lakers. Where's LeBron going to go?
Probably Philly.
You think Philly?
My thing with this.
It's Philly or Miami.
For LeBron to save face, you can only go to two teams. Or else you're going to, like, people are really going to pound on you. You can only go back to Cleveland or you can only go back to Miami. If you go to any other destination, people are going to.
I mean, if you really want.
Hold on, like you do me.
Oh, but you did it though.
If you go to any other destination besides Cleveland and Miami, people are going to start taking digs at you. Like one of the guys at my job is like, he's always played with generational players. If you would go to anywhere else, and that kind of would
the GOAT talk is out the window. That's done. Him going to another team is out.
No, he's over 40. Anybody over 40 still in the NBA can ring chase.
When you talking about comparing him to
Michael, no,
Mike,
it never. I don't think. But you know, I just think now that you're leaving the Lakers, and if you go to Golden State, they're going to tear you apart. Now it's going to be a lot of bandwagoners.
It's any team he go to. Real talk. I mean, the only safe place he can go to is Cleveland. That's it.
I think Miami, because you played there. Because you played in Miami. So I think you could go back to Miami.
Yeah, he won 2 championships.
But if you go to any other besides those 2 destinations, that's when I think people are going to start taking shots at you.
Well, guess what? Line them up because he's linked to Philly and Miami.
He linked to everybody. New York.
He ain't linked to
any big market. State. Any big market.
Like he's just linked. You know what I'm saying? If you Minnesota, if you have a chance to win, they're saying LeBron might come.
So the two, as of right now, the only team that's favorable that look like championship on paper is Philly. The question is,
what about Spurs?
The Spurs. The only reason why I said not the Spurs is because again, how much playing is he doing? He ain't sitting no damn bench. The nigga he came off a campaign 21, like a 21-5-5 season. So he's not sitting on the bench. So he has to play some minutes. Now who gonna lose All-Star? Who gonna lose minutes? What team that's gonna wind up splitting up the minutes? Spurs, you can't do it because you got Tobias Harris up there now, and you still got and you still got Harrison Barnes. He's still up there. So you got a couple of vets already up there. The team I see is the 76ers.
76ers. I don't know about that.
You know, I'm a Sixers fan, and I don't know. I think we're good enough right now. I think LeBron just.
Y'all niggas ain't good enough because Embiid can't stay. He's always hurt.
You act like we just ain't pick somebody else up that's getting ready to drop 27.
So if you're going to sit here and get somebody who's been physically fit. LeBron coming there with LeBron, and now y'all new acquisition that y'all got. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, that makes sense. Basketball sense. He'll be a facilitator, and if you notice, LeBron has been playing the 5. So when they go small, right? You got Brown, Edgecombe, Maxey, LeBron playing the 5, and whoever they got playing the 4.
And when it comes to Bron, I want to say this. He might not be the GOAT when it comes to basketball. But when it comes to athletes and your career, I think this man might be the GOAT.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Like,
I mean,
you
he's
talking
playing
about a guy.
Top-level basketball.
But not just that. You talking about a kid who is the reason high school basketball is on television. You're talking about a kid who didn't get in any trouble. The only trouble we really got in was the time he got the Hummer.
You mean man?
You say who?
You mean man?
Well, I'm
He's
talking
a
about
man.
when he was a kid growing up. And now, where he's at now, I think this might be the greatest athlete story of all time because he never got into any trouble, ever. And he was always on the biggest complaints we have about LeBron are you hop teams too much. you hop too many teams.
Okay, well, what about Bron on the Nuggets? Because that's a possible destination for him. Jokic and Jamal Murray.
Again, who numbers? Who time you eating up? That's
Who's the small forward currently for the Nuggets?
right, but
No, Murray's a point guard.
Murray the point.
well, that's their.
The Duncan nigga.
They can't because
I know.
they can't because
And you got Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon. That's what I meant.
He's power forward.
he's a power forward. The 3 is that.
Porter's gone.
What's
That's
that white boy they got? What's his name?
I don't think he'd look good in
I don't
in
look.
Denver.
And
I don't
then,
like
and then
that
Peyton
fit.
Watson. Peyton Watson is they top unrestricted free agent. They're working out a long-term deal with him. So again, the money has to make sense. Outside of basketball fit, the money has to make sense a little bit. Now he says the money is not it. You feel what I'm saying? He's not.
I don't think money is a
Of
big
course,
deal.
that's what Rich Paul said. Money's not it. So it's gonna come down to basketball fit. And to me, on paper, right?
He sit right there on the 4 and the
It's
Sixers.
right there. It's Sixers.
Sit right there on the 4.
He takes Tobias Harris' place.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where LeBron lands because I'm certainly sure there's only a handful of teams that could actually use his services and can afford him. And I just see him ending up on Golden State if he goes anywhere new. But outside of that, Miami or Cleveland.
I wouldn't want to see because if LeBron went to Golden State, if Golden State, as constructed, brought Bron in, I don't think they're a title contender. I don't think they move the needle. Did we say Golden State was better than the Lakers?
No, you did. You did.
I don't think
you name everybody else besides. That's
Draymond
why
and Steph can't do it by themselves no more.
they got Porzingis. They still got Horford there.
And isn't Butler there?
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah,
there.
Butler's still there.
plays.
I mean,
Yeah,
he'll
he
be
coming
back
out
from
the ACL.
injury.
Well, is a healthy Golden State better than the current Lakers set?
Nope. We're younger.
I don't think so.
We're younger,
I don't think so.
and that's with a healthy.
And
Curry.
if Bron goes there, does that
Nope.
move the needle
Nope.
to you?
They still not better than the Lakers. We're younger.
Well, I'm not saying better than the Lakers. I'm just saying Golden State in general. Like, if Bron goes
He
there,
not winning no chip.
does that move the needle if Bron goes
He
to
want to
Golden
go.
State?
I'm telling you, he want to go somewhere without saying it out loud. He want to go somewhere where he can win a chip.
Do you think that Bron moves the needle for the Warriors?
No,
I don't think it makes them title contenders, but
They're
they have
in
other
playoffs.
They have other pieces to build. I mean, the season hasn't started yet. They're still building rosters with free agency.
True. And
So
your
there's a
boys
possibility they could put a squad together. But
Your
for
boys
now,
in a lot of those trade talks too.
yeah, they're avoiding a lot of those trade talks.
No, I'm saying your boys' names in a lot of those trade talks. AD.
Nope,
They
not
ain't
happening.
they ain't getting rid of him.
Wizards already released a
Yeah.
statement saying they're not entertaining any trade talks with
Oh,
AD.
Exactly. So it's coming down to an
it's all
extension.
just
Well,
talk
then
for
LeBron
niggas
ain't going
like
to.
us.
Well, then LeBron ain't going to Golden State because he's going to need more than that to be title contention.
Yeah. So that puts people in a weird position. So speaking of which, Jaylen Brown Jaylen Brown. My fault. I've been sipping.
Jaylen
Brown. To nobody's surprise, got
sipping
traded.
on some scissor.
But I was surprised
was.
the team he got traded to. So for those aware, Jaylen Brown got traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George.
And 2 first-round draft picks and 3 second-round draft picks.
Yeah, so I wasn't shocked he was traded. I was just shocked where he landed.
And shocked for what they got.
That's a lot of value for him.
The Celtics is
For who?
effing up.
Jaylen Brown?
That value was low as hell.
That is. Like, I didn't think they got what Jaylen Brown was worth, honestly.
You got Paul George. He
Paul
washed
George.
up.
Yeah, you got
washed up
Paul
George.
Yeah, but the question was, they was at what was said at the beginning was they was not taking back a player for him. They were looking for assets. But the problem was PR about him. It was getting around. Everybody they was talking. Whatever was being said about him, which it was dumb and asinine, the teams around the league got a sense Boston was panicking, and Boston was going to get rid of him, but they didn't want to jump out there because there was no need, because they know that eventually they had no choice but to trade him, considering that this is the second time in his career that they're trying to trade him for another supposed to be big name. The first time was for Kevin Durant, didn't get him. This time for Giannis, didn't get him. And mind you, this the guy that won not only most valuable player, but he delivered a chip when your so-called best player was playing like ass.
Yes,
then
indeed.
this year.
But they love Tatum. They love Tatum. They love Tatum.
Yeah, but the problem is, number one, he's outspoken. He's not a yes man. He's I told you his roots, his grandfather holds him down. Like, he knows his shit. Look at the college he came from. That nigga ain't stupid, bro.
I mean, if Boston was smart, they would have just been like, look, this is what's going on. Tatum get ready to want all this money, and you get ready to want all this money. And we can't give everybody all this money.
They got, you talking about between the two of them, it would have been
$800 million.
Right. Because he would have been making 70 million a year.
We can't afford both of y'all. I'm sorry. This is just how it's going. We're going to have to get rid of you. That's what they should have told.
But they didn't. But they let all these so-called anonymous source and scouts saying he's too smart. Like, who the fuck says that? Like, I thought you weren't a smart player. I ain't never know you weren't a dumb player. So the fact that you attached to a black man saying he too smart, basically you can't son him. He ain't no yes man.
I want you basketball smart. I don't want you book smart.
He's one of the uppity ones.
I want you X and O smart. I don't want you book smart.
That man's smart as fuck. And so so now, you know, he took game from Stephen A. You saw the lights in the background. It wasn't no dungeon and shit. So he started a little stream and shit, and it's been, like I said, he knows his shit. He's very smart, he's very intelligent, and he's very in tune what goes on around him. And he speaks up. That's the thing. They don't like when you giving a black man a lots of money and he's know his shit and he stands on business, speaks on politics and shit like that, and he's work and move like that. That's a threat. They don't like that shit.
And see, shout out to the Celtics, Stephen A. Smith.
How the fuck you giving shout out to the Celtics?
No, because y'all are the ones who put a battery in this man's back.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. Now you ask why? Because y'all are the ones who are going to have Jaylen Brown out there next year trying to destroy the whole league because you tried to destroy this man's character.
No, he's going to destroy. He's going to destroy Boston.
No. He's getting ready to go on a whole league tour. But he definitely got Boston. He definitely want them. But I just wanted to thank those people for putting a battery in his back. Like Dub said, the most surprising thing to me was not that he was getting traded, that he ended up with the Sixers. In no way did I think we would send Paul George and get Jaylen in a Jaylen Brown trade, and giving up the assets we did. It's Jaylen Brown. This 27 points a game.
Yeah. So what is Philly gonna do?
As in next year?
Yeah, because are they gonna keep Embiid now?
Yeah,
he's locked in already.
We're going to do 1 year. The process started back over again, right?
No, it didn't.
No, we're doing
no. The process started back over.
The process didn't. You didn't trust it,
right? But we're going to give Embiid 1 more year.
No.
What you mean though?
I'm telling you what's going down.
How you telling the Sixers fan?
It's-
Like I couldn't tell the Lakers fan.
You did
can't
though,
tell
but
the
you
Sixers
tried
fan.
to, and you did.
We're going to give Embiid one more year. This is
think-
your year to prove that you can A, stay healthy, and B, lead your team to a championship.
This
Because-
is not his team no more. That's why I'm trying to get to you.
What you mean?
This is not Embiid's team no
Whose
more.
team is it?
It's Jaylen Brown's team, nigga. You talking about he won a chip, nigga. That's how. You got a championship player, alpha male coming to your team. It's gonna be all right with Edgecombe and Maxey. They gonna be cool with it because they still young bucks wet behind the ear. You got you an alpha male on your squad. This is no longer Embiid's team because number one, Embiid can't stay healthy. We know that shit.
Nah, I think this Embiid's team.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's not.
Hey,
I'm telling you, as a basketball aficionado, and the type of player that you got, it's no longer Embiid's team.
We'll see.
Nah, I don't
It's no longer Embiid's team. And I bet you, if you take a vote, everybody out in and outside of Philly gonna tell you it's no longer Embiid's team.
We will see. I think it's Embiid's team. Because
How
he's
they
been
already
there.
they
He's
was
been
off
there since
they was making a transition to Maxey last year. Why you think Maxey was scoring all the points that he was scoring?
Is it Maxey's team?
No longer. You got JB, you got Brown, you got Jaylen Brown now.
At the beginning of the season,
It was
will
Maxey
be
team.
Embiid's
Now
team.
that you got Brown on your team, Jaylen Brown, JB on your team, it's his fucking team.
So what's the lineup looking like? So Maxey's running point.
Yeah. Maxey
Yeah.
point, Edgecombe shooting, Jaylen at the 3.
and
Who's
Embiid
power
5.
They don't. That part they got. That's
Right
where
now,
LeBron
right-
come in at.
Right
That's
now.
where LeBron come in at. LeBron be perfect at the facilitating part.
Right now, our
Do y'all have a bench?
yeah, we just signed Anthony.
No, they
Simmons.
lost Quinn. They lost Quinn Grimes
We
because he
signed
had LA.
Anthony Simmons. We've got.
They saw. Oh yeah, they did, and they got your boy from Cleveland, Wade, the shooting guard from Cleveland, Wade.
I
They
like,
signed him.
but like you say, rosters haven't been filled out yet. I'm sure there's still going to be more trade, more movement. But right now, you can't. As a Sixers fan, you got to be ecstatic getting ready going to the season.
absolutely.
Like this probably the happiest I think we've
Cause y'all
ever
don't,
been.
cause they like, listen, we ain't gotta depend on Embiid to be healthy. All that nigga gotta do is, like you said,
50.
play 50 games, 40.
50.
The target games
50,
for him
60.
is 40 to 50 during the regular season and make it through the damn playoffs.
Yep.
They don't have to. I'm telling you, they not even running no office around that nigga no
Because
more.
my boy going to be out there with a black cape, boy, being the villain of the century next year, boy. He going to be on it. I can't wait. Shout out Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, so in addition to Jaylen Brown getting signed, there were a few other major signings of superstars this week. I'll start with Ja Morant going to the Portland Trailblazers.
They sent Ja over to the Blazers for a 3-pack of Dutches.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody
Stale.
wanted him. Nobody wanted him.
Why didn't people want Ja?
Because the off-field
want that.
issues that he
want
had, and on top of that, his game.
But he puts butts in the seats when he plays. So, now I'm going to tell you who. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish.
No, go.
I'm going to tell you who hurt the most out of all this. Who's sitting here watching everybody get traded, wondering why my big ass ain't got traded. Zion Williamson.
Because Zion had a decent season.
Zion wondering why I'm still in New Orleans.
He had a good season last year. He played. That's the most games he played since he been in the league, and he really looked good. When we saw him, when we initially after the weight loss the picture, like, damn, that nigga lost. That nigga really, he did good last year. So that's why he didn't go nowhere. They held on to his ass.
Yeah, so what are the Blazers going to do with Ja Morant?
We don't know. We're gonna figure that out.
They're deep
They
at
got
guard.
5 guards.
They're deep at guard.
They got 5 guards up there.
And whatchamacallit coming back next
Damian.
year.
Damian
They ain't
Lillard
come back.
They ain't
you got
come back.
Scoop. Like, you
got-
deep at guard.
So are they getting rid of some of them? They got to
We don't
trade.
know. We'll see. The Hurricane coach. Hurricane coach is the owner of the Hurricane ownership is the ownership of Portland, and they already this nigga on some weird shit because the coach that they hired, he was a top assistant from Minnesota. They gave this nigga a 1-year contract. 1-year contract. So Bickerstaff, he's the Coaches Association president. They were saying that was a slap in the face. Other coaches like they ain't want to say nothing. So, Portland franchise is going through a sticker shock.
Going to look crazy though if Ja and Dame back there.
But you talking about a coach that's on a 1-year deal. Like how the hell are you going to get a culture set up in 1 year? You got a 1-year deal to make your shit. That's what we talking about here. That's the underlying message here in fucking Portland. Like how you going to do everything in 1 year to make sure that it's good enough to where they're going to give you an extension.
Well, hopefully Dame comes back healthy. And next year, I could see Dame at the 2, Ja at the 1. I don't know if Scoot starts. I think Scoot comes off the bench.
Then you got Shaedon Sharpe and Drew Holiday.
And Drew Holiday, he's an NBA champ, 2-time.
Yeah, but he's a champ. You're right.
Too.
He
plays defense.
2-time, 2 chips,
but
nigga.
You got some young dogs.
You got a 2-time, 2-way point guard, nigga. I don't want to hear that.
So where's he? He coming off the bench. He's not going.
He was hurt last year.
He's not coming off the bench. He's not going before Ja. He's not going before.
Why would he go before Ja?
Why would he?
Why wouldn't he go before Ja? He's a 2-way player and he can score.
Who?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. Yeah, he won. Nigga, he won a chip with the
with the Celtics,
the Celtics and the Bucks. He's a 2-way. He's a 2-way point guard
coming off the bench.
He's better than Ja. He's better than Ja. Don't have an outside shot.
Yeah, Drew Holiday does have a shot.
Yeah, but he don't have the speed Ja got.
Ja don't have an outside shot, and that's the reason why his trade value dropped, because they will say you play a certain defense on Ja, meaning you cut his ass off to where he can't drive to the lane to do the dunks and shit like that. What his outside game is like? He has no jumper.
Yeah, but now do you have to
worry
about that?
He has no jumper.
Do you have to worry about that when you got Dame, the other dude over there?
So you can. It's just
you can't double off.
Okay,
you can't double off him.
It's something different if you're Giannis and you can do that. See, Giannis can get away with that. Ja ain't tall as Giannis,
but Dame is out there. Dame going to be out there. Dame, so you're going to double. So you're going to come off of Dame. Ja going to be killing his man because you're not. You're going to double Dame.
They're not. Listen, they're going to. Ja has no outside shot. All you got to do, and this is the reason why he didn't get traded last year, and the reason why niggas ain't trade for his ass this year. He has no outside shot.
But
bro.
Does he need one when
yes,
you got
he does.
Dame?
Yes, he does. He does.
When you got Dame, you don't really need one. He's going to get.
He's not a jailer.
Coverage.
He's not big body Brunson. And since he's not big body Brunson, right? He don't have no jump shot. You can actually play defense on Ja with a taller player 1-on-1.
Yeah, so Ja needs to develop a
outside shot or become a better facilitator. Something.
You got to be consistent.
Yeah. So in addition to that, I'm happy about DeAndre Ayton going to the Wizards. We need somebody for when AD goes down.
Y'all is getting all the leftovers.
Is AD going to start the season?
Yeah, he gonna start.
He should.
He's gonna start.
Now we're gonna get a good 30 games out of him in the regular season, and he'll be around for the playoffs.
Y'all made the playoffs? Do y'all made the play-in?
Yeah. AJ and
who do y'all replace? Who y'all replace that made the play-in? Who made the playoff play-in this year?
Atlanta.
Hell no. No.
The Wizards
y'all do not replace Atlanta, my boy.
If I'm thinking
especially with the trade, I didn't mean cut y'all. Especially with the trades and deals they done over, and we ain't even talking about the draft. They had draft too.
The middle of the Eastern Conference is going to be tough. Like the top is going to be tough, but then you're going to have like teams like Charlotte. You're going to have teams like Atlanta, Orlando.
Yeah.
You're going to have those. It's going to be a tough bottom half of the East. I ain't going to lie. The East is tough top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in addition to that, Andre Drummond going to the Knicks. replacing Mitchell Robinson, who went to the Celtics. So, yeah, I think that was a good pickup for the Knicks because I think he will do an efficient job of doing Mitchell.
And he's a better scorer than Mitchell Robinson too, as well as a lob threat.
I agree. So what is Kawhi going to do on the Raptors again?
Hey, that's another thing. Raptors are up there as far as the top teams because you got to look at what they got.
Yeah, they are.
Scotty Barnes, nigga, two-way player. Them niggas long on the wings. Wow. Scotty Barnes, Kawhi. You got Quigley. You got motherfucking Barnett. That he was at the he was the Knicks. They got some long ass niggas on that perimeter, bro.
The Raptors are definitely going to be a tough team too. Like he said, another team that's going to be in the top of the East.
That's why I'm like, where Washington fit in this shit because
the East stacked.
Because like right now, if I just off the top of my head, you got Knicks because they won a chip. Knicks, I don't even got Boston in top 4 since this trade with
Philly.
Jaylen. I got the Knicks. I got Philly.
Cleveland.
Back up.
Miami.
Excuse me, back up. I got Knicks, Philly, Toronto, Cleveland, Orlando, Atlanta.
Orlando.
Yeah,
Miami.
Orlando.
Yeah.
No, I can't say Miami because you don't know who else they got.
Just
huh?
Giannis and Bam is enough to get you to the playoffs.
You
ain't
got no backcourt.
Yeah. So you still
didn't they get rid of Hero?
Hero got traded. He got traded. So they'll have no backcourt, and they lost. What's my man name? A shooting guard that just left. He went to the Bulls. Norman.
Oh.
They just lost him in free agency, so they don't have no backcourt. You gotta find out what the rest of their roster to build out.
Well, there's still time, so they're still building their roster. I like how Ben Simmons said he might give Miami the opportunity to sign him. Ben Simmons
He actually had the nerve to say Philly. I was like, that takes a lot of nerve.
Ben Simmons thought he was LeBron. He's just like, I'm going to go back to one of the teams I played for previously. Yeah, Ben Simmons is making a comeback.
Y'all took that nigga hard,
Miami
bro.
got
they could use him.
Tim Hardaway Jr. They got Davion Mitchell. Like they're going to have Bobby Porter's going to be down there. You know Bobby Porter's dependable. Yeah, they got some players, but like you say, they're still, and they got Wig.
The issue is, Ben Simmons can't go to Miami because they need somebody to spread the floor since they got Bam and Giannis.
Yeah, need somebody to at least shoot the ball, at least try to shoot the ball.
Scary ass Ben Simmons. He said it wasn't a confidence issue; it was just an injury.
Y'all took that nigga soul in Philly, bro.
Boy, Philly took his heart, boy. He
couldn't get it back in any other team. He been to like 5 other teams.
Man, y'all took his spirit. He from Australia. He ain't used to that shit.
He ain't used to that shit. You hurt his feelings, man.
Y'all took that nigga crying. Y'all took that nigga soul. He was never the same.
That nigga in the Outback crying, nigga.
Damn, them blue.
Plus you got the Pistons. The Pistons gonna be tough.
No, they ain't. They just got rid of their center.
No, he's still there. Yeah, they haven't signed him to no extension yet. They're still in contract talks. So
plus, whatchamacallit coming back.
The point is,
the Pacers going to be good next year.
Right. So the point is, I don't see how now it's going to be tough. The East is going to be, unless one thing for sure, the East top and bottom it's a lot tougher, and it's going to be a lot of jockeying for that playoff.
What the hell is going to be back next year?
But we got like. We got 2 impossible superstars with AD, Trey Young, and possibly AJ. We got to see what he's going to do, but I'm expecting some great.
As a Wizards fan, I definitely expect. If I was a Wizards fan, I definitely expect.
He's going to be the player.
Some good games.
So who you got winning the Rookie of the Year?
AJ.
You know what? I'm gonna say Boozer. I'm gonna say Carlos Boozer down there in Memphis.
Hold on.
We don't know.
I changed my mind. The kid from Carolina. Caleb.
Isn't he with the
Bulls?
He with the Bulls.
He with the Bulls.
And he going to get as many shots as he want. He going to get to touch the ball more than Boozer.
No, Boozer, he's the man on that team.
Where's Boozer? Memphis?
He's the dog on that team.
Well, Boozer, but
it's gonna be. So you got my boy out of Carolina that's in that's at the Bulls. I got Boozer. You got AJ.
Of course.
I don't know because AJ he's the third. To me he's
we gotta
third
see.
option
We gotta
right
see
now.
we gotta see where his game at. And what we gotta see where his game at and how he get off when he's scoring and shit.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
what I'm saying is going into the season right now, he's the third option. Trey's first, AD second, then the Bonds.
Pretty much. Boozer be the number one option on Memphis.
I'm sorry, AD's first, Trey's second.
No, Trey is first.
Trey's the first option?
Yeah. I'm expecting more out of Trey offensively than I am from AD because AD got to play both sides of the floor.
Yeah, I'll say Trey first, AD second, and Bonds third. Boozer be first on Memphis, and my man from Carolina on Bulls, he'll be first on the Bulls.
And then my boy in Utah,
Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson. He probably get a little burned, but marketing going to be throwing that thing up.
You got marketing. He got Jackson Jr. out there. They have
Bailey.
Ace
Bailey too, yeah.
Then they got Keontae George out there. So, we got to see.
A-Cup could be a dark horse because he playing for the Kings.
Yeah,
he going to get all the shots he want.
He's a point guard.
A-Cup could be a dark horse.
He's a dark horse. Outside of those, that's pretty much it. Because them players usually most of them gonna have the ball. They either gonna have the ball in their hand or they're gonna be the number one option scorer.
Yes, indeed. So far it's been a very interesting NBA.
Oh, y'all got Patrick Ewing. He signed as assistant coach on y'all team.
Oh, the Wizards?
Yeah, Patrick Ewing today.
Cool. Well, I hope he's as good a coach as he is a player. And that way we can miss a fucking lay-in fucking tip-in to get to the next round like Ewing did.
He become the because the Jamaican roots were Abanza. So, he's your head coach and
Pat's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna show you all the Caribbean spots in DC you can get good jerk chicken from. Patrick would know because Georgetown. Mm-hmm. Be like, Lord have mercy.
Josh Okogie from the Jazz. He went to Utah on a 2-year, $12 million deal. Josh Miller returned to LA on a 3-year, $15.3 million. And like I said, LeBron's eyeing host teams, including Heat, Cavs, 76ers. Those are the 3 teams that are in the hunt.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to keep our eyes on all the moves these teams are making in the NBA offseason because they're still building rosters. Signings are happening.
Still got some players out there.
Yeah, so we're going to see as rosters build, teams build, and they're stacking, getting ready for the season. So shout out to the NBA. I want to go ahead and move along. Pooh Shiesty is in the news. It looks like prosecutors have said that a video shows rapper Pooh Shiesty pressing Gucci Mane to get his release, and it's all on camera.
Pooh Shiesty's officially cooked. I'm about to play the video, but it seems like the video that shows them upping Drake on Gucci Mane to get him to say that Pooh Shiesty wasn't on his contract anymore has been released. Drawed it out on him. Just drew it out on him.
Let them know you dropped it. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropped from 10-17. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell me what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped. You drop. You signed the paper. I signed the paper. It's done.
So you guys knew Big 30 recorded this video and still took it to trial. Oh my God. Only thing that makes sense is that y'all wanted to go back to jail, that y'all wanted to be around boys again. Just you being around Draco alone is gonna put you in jail because you know you're not supposed to be around no type of weapon. Then they find out you was clapping the supervisor so she could let you go without your PO knowing. Y'all keep saying, oh, they're gonna beat it because that doesn't prove anything. They have Draco on him. None of them are allowed to be around that type of stuff. That's delusional.
So, yeah, I'm sure everybody's seen the video.
How dumb.
So we need
this is when you know camp phones was the best invention ever because people are stupid. I'm talking about police ain't gotta never do no work because niggas always gonna record themselves for some likes and share. Like The contract was not, even though he said it, the contract is still the contract because he was under duress. That's number one. And you were robbing him. Like, what are y'all doing? Then you had another to go to trial. Like, what do you think gonna happen? They gonna cook y'all asses.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so they showed the video, of course, of Pooh Shiesty and his crew forcing Gucci Mane to sign this release contract out of 1017 Records. Why they recorded this, I don't know. I guess they thought that was protection. Maybe if we film Gucci admitting he signed it, that this will override us forcing the contract on him.
Don't we always say this? You got to see this generation. You got to see
but
this
he did,
generation.
but it was his daddy.
Yeah.
His daddy recorded it.
They say it's Big 30 that recorded it.
Either way, the nigga's older than him. That's all I'm saying. Look who he got around him. He got a bunch of jarhead, dumb motherfuckers around him to where you just put ignorant niggas with money in their hands and they thinking they John Gotti. Have you looked? Obviously, they didn't look at the fucking movie because if they did John Gotti survive at the end of that shit?
Well, I mean, so much for people and these things talking about Pooh going to get off and, stuff like
Man,
that.
that
like,
nigga getting put under jail.
Pooh getting ready to do all types of time.
He got to do that time that he was already out on parole for, and he going to do more time on top of this.
And the word on the street, just word on the street is they don't really care about the Gucci stuff. The next thing they get ready to go on to is bodies.
Bodies?
They say that they get ready to go into bodies. That's what they think pulling them into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so don't be surprised at the stuff that comes up with. And on top of that, this is the biggest thing. Now, you have the guys who went with him to go pull the rock. You think that all them going to hold tight? I ain't do nothing. I'm telling. I'm not getting ready to do this 30 you getting ready to tell everybody that was here they get ready to do.
Because you damn sure ain't get out of your contract. You ain't got no money. I mean, you got money because you get your royalties and shit, but you still sign under Gucci, all that shit. So,
one of the dudes there is going to flip. One of the dudes that was there with him going to flip.
The first person to flip is the one going home.
Yeah. So this video was submitted as evidence in federal court, and it looks like Pooh Shiesty and 8 other people have been indicted on these kidnapping and extortion charges. And they're alleging the victims were robbed at gunpoint. Gucci, one of them being Gucci Mane, allegedly.
Shit, can't.
Buddha.
Even though we said allegedly, we can see it. It
Hold on.
ain't allegedly. They did it.
How many people you said it was?
8.
Well, 9 total.
6.
Somebody tell
5 or 6 of them telling.
Somebody's telling. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the Draco in my hand.
Ain't nobody.
I didn't have the note in my hand. Like, I was just there. Like, I'm not doing these 30 years.
Well, no, they ain't. So yeah, this is some dummy shit. This
real dumb.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. In addition to that, they claim Pooh Shiesty was smashing the parole officer, and she was bending the rules, which allowed him to go beyond his court documented limitations and set up this meeting to rob Gucci Mane.
So she done put her job at risk. I got fired being stupid.
Again, this will happen when you fucking with loud ass niggas. They don't know how to move. They ignorant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And everything around them crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. And getting off for all the ones who was saying, "Oh, Gucci Mane snitch" and all that other shit. He ain't got to. And even if he did, nigga, why not? He a fucking millionaire. That nigga ain't in the streets no fucking
like
more.
you said,
He has a record label. He signed artists to his fucking record label, and he makes money.
Like you
so
said,
he ain't in the street.
He ain't got to. They got a video. They got a video.
I mean, outside the video, even if he did, it doesn't make a difference. The man is not in the streets no more. So even for Charles the White, all them niggas who had something to say about Gucci making that song and shit like that, fuck that. This nigga told on himself.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole video.
So now it looks like the prosecution has the cooperation of all 5 victims and witnesses in the case, along with cell phone location data, surveillance video placing the defendants at the scene, And in addition to that, they have the video, of course, we just saw of Gucci Mane being forced to release him. Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, just what I was gonna say. Yeah, this is all over that contract Pooh Shiesty printed and forced Gucci Mane to sign at gunpoint. And of course, they also took $450,000 worth of items, including jewelry, watches, earrings, and cash.
See, now I bet you would have just went to the studio, made these albums, and got out this deal instead of being stupid. Gave up your whole life.
Again, you talking about street niggas who don't know. They don't know the art of business.
Well, I hope that somebody.
I mean, shit. His fucking look. His fucking daddy dumb as fuck too. So what you expect?
Well, I hope some of these people don't learn from this and see that business is business. You know, the streets and business don't go together.
They damn.
They don't. The streets and business.
Yes and no. It does in a sense if you have the knowledge to transform and switch up, because they actually do. There's a lot of successful street niggas turned businessmen that's out here. You feel what I'm saying? So it does. Some niggas is not. They're not disciplined enough or smart enough to know, when to fucking sit the fuck down
and chill the hell out.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Pooh Shiesty's gonna find out.
You remember? I ain't mean to cut you off. Remember what I said a month ago? When you make $500,000 to $1 million legit, nigga, you no longer streaks.
Hell no, the streets ain't in you.
You no longer streaks. You got the ability to make money on a large sum in a legit manner. So you no longer streaks.
Yeah, you got to leave the streets alone once you get to a certain level of wealth and fame.
Exactly.
Kind of reminds me of Will Smith when he said, once you make more than $1 million, money becomes problematic because then people know you for money and everybody wants your money. So there's some truth to that. And you see with Gucci Mane how it got him caught up, and all he was doing was signing artists.
Giving them bread.
Yeah, and giving them bread. Pooh Shiesty is not a broke dude when it's all said and done.
Right. At the end of the day, he saved Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you say, nobody knew really about Pooh until Gucci came along and fronted him to get him really out there. He saved Pooh. Another example of somebody being saved, something happening to them coming up, and then them just fumbling to come up. Just completely fumbling to come up.
And he did it multiple times.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they told on themselves, so that nigga gonna be out.
Yeah, so he's pretty much destroying his reputation with Gucci Mane as well as the community. And other artists are destroying their reputation with the community day by day. We have 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, Ja Rule,
Lord,
and others that are performing.
That's MAGA 50, MAGA Busta, MAGA Ja Rule. Who's the other nigga?
Timberland.
And MAGA Timberland.
Yeah, they're reportedly gearing up to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, which is today, at Donald Trump Jr.'s member-only MAGA club. And this brought out the critics and everybody, including Ebro, who had a lot of stuff to say negative about 50, and just basically admitted that the reason all of this was happening was just because they were trying to win political favor with some of Trump's people by doing this event. And Ebro decided to react on the latest episode of his podcast, and he just basically let it be known that he was a little bit ashamed of 50, as well as the other artists that are deciding to perform at this event. And
we say that 50 and Ja Rule beef is no longer?
What?
You remember?
Oh, that's forever.
Yeah,
they can't be if they performing the same ticket.
Yes, it can. So Ebro decided to speak.
I don't like it. Let's just start there. I think it's whack.
And these other names. How about?
I think it's whack for all of y'all. Ja Rule, Busta, 50, Timberland. I think it's trash. I think it's whack. I think it's trash. And I know y'all don't need the money. The reason y'all are doing this is because you want the business relationships and you see these business opportunities for yourself. But I think it's whack. I think it's trash, especially at a time where the communities that all of y'all come from, are dealing with the fallout of all of this BS. If you do What Up Gangsta at Don Jr.'s club,
he's doing What Up Gangsta.
You played yourself.
He's doing it.
You know the crowd sucks.
Oh.
He's keeping it 100.
So yeah, that was Ebro giving his thoughts on the matter, and I'm sure a lot of people are in agreement with Ebro, namely Hassan.
Same niggas who be saying, "Oh, look at them damn niggas with the ER." You know what I'm saying? Them hood boogers and all that shit. You saying you performing a bunch of motherfuckers. But you know, I've been saying this shit for 2 years, MAGA 50. But I'm highly surprised that Busta,
Why are you
Ja Rule and Timberland, you know what I'm saying? It's because of money. They jump on the money train.
Yeah. Now, in addition to this, it looks like Ja Rule has done previous events. He hosted a party at the club on June 13th, the day before that UFC 250 fight at the White House. So Ja Rule has been doing events with Trump and his people.
But we ain't know that shit though.
Nah, he kept that shit on the wraps. He kept that on the low.
Exactly.
Because he was trying to make that money without finding out.
But this goes back to what I've been saying to you guys. Like, anybody who's from the tri-state area, they know about Trump. Trump has always aligned himself with black rappers. He always aligned. That's why niggas then always had him in, Nas and them always had him in the rap, because he always hang around him. He was always in the New York Post tabloids and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, so in addition to that, it looks like Busta Rhymes was featured at the club's Christmas soiree this past December. So they don't have any specifics on why Timberland was called out or his relationship to the club. And Nelly got a pass.
Yeah,
so,
no, Nelly didn't get passed. We knew about him too because he performed.
Yeah, so it looks like basically 50 is the one gearing up to do this concert, and these are the other events that these other rappers have done that they're not going to be performing at this particular concert, but Ebro was calling them out because they've done previous events for the MAGA crowd. So he's just basically calling them out, saying y'all sound like some sellouts.
They are.
So you agree they're selling out?
Yeah, they are, because you going to people who really don't like your ass. The only reason why they value you because you are an entertainer. They only value you if you're an entertainer, you're in sports. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But if you somebody of that's Jaylen Brown, for instance, you're not valued. You're too smart for yourself.
Yeah. So it just basically looks like all these people named have performed at this club. So they are associated with this private MAGA club, and they've all been participants in some way, shape, or form at events at this particular club. So that's why Ebro was calling them all out for their participation in this.
But this is why I've been trying to tell people the whole time, when 50 sitting here going after black people only, y'all look at it, that's 50. No, nigga, that's bigger than that. You feel what I'm saying? Look who he aligned himself is. And based off of that, he just opened up the doors for other white folks to come right behind him and talk that bullshit.
Now, they gave some details on this club, and it sounds pretty elegant. So it's called the Executive Branch, and it's in D.C. and Georgetown. So I can tell you as a DMV resident, if it's in Georgetown, it's pretty lush. It's rich.
Former DMV resident.
Yeah, well, I mean former DMV resident, but I grew up. Georgetown, the appeal of Georgetown has never changed. It's always been where the rich people in D.C. live. And they charge a $500,000 annual membership. So to join this club, you got to spend $500,000. Now, I don't know what's going on, but if I'm spending $500,000,
you know they charge them about $3 to $5 million to perform.
Oh yeah, nigga, there better be some eyes wide shut shit going on.
They getting more money than real talk. They getting more money at these shows than they would if they did regular shows.
For $500,000 a year, I get to pee on bitches. That's
a puffy party.
Yeah,
why you playing though? Why your boy talking about let my man out though?
Trump is definitely talking about letting out Diddy and giving him a party.
Next year?
No, it'll be.
No, he gets out in 2028.
Yeah.
So he's got about 2 more years to go if he don't get this part.
We already came to the conclusion. Let the man out.
Yeah,
we come to the conclusion.
He should have never went in.
He went in. Now it's time for him to be out. He done did his time.
Use a head ring. Use a head. Look, use a head leader. Talking about Diddy gotta get canceled. Diddy got to.
I didn't say cancel. I just said he had to do it. He did the crime.
Man,
he did the time.
You was down for this nigga.
Let him out.
No, nigga, you was down for him to get life, niggas. Don't you do that?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, the fuck you were. Me and you was having fucking damn near blowout arguments behind this shit. We got the video, nigga.
What we do?
We got the video.
Had a conversation on
you was a
what
ringleader.
He was charged on,
right?
And I said he was going to jail. You vehemently said he was not.
Listen, hey,
you on top of that
listen,
said that
people,
Trump ain't going to let him go to jail.
People, listen. Go back to our shows, previous shows when we talking about Diddy, and I promise you, this nigga right here was the ringleader talking about, yo, that nigga gonna get life, that nigga get
I said he was going to get locked up. I did, and he got locked up. Right. You said he wasn't going to jail.
The fact that I hear you say, oh, he should be let out. ... That's all I'm talking about. But we good.
Let him out. He did his time.
He shouldn't even been in there. That's the point.
The nigga been up a year.
He shouldn't have been in there. You're policing his bedroom. That's what you did.
Didn't they throw him in last year around this time? Wasn't the verdict this?
Yeah, it was this time last year.
He been up for a year.
It's been a year.
Oh.
He should have never been locked up for something that happened years ago.
I fully agree. So I think at this point, yeah, you might as well let Diddy out of jail. I mean, the public is still going to scrutinize him. He's still going to have to deal with the blowback of putting hands on Cassie and all the shit that's been released.
That's what everybody was mad about, because him putting hands on Cassie. You know, if that never been played, niggas, he would have never went in there. He would have never got locked up.
Well, he hit her so hard she woke up in another country.
She got out
with 30 million.
30 million. I'm gone.
She about to run away and never come back. Yeah. So shout out to Diddy and Trump. May they work that shit out.
Man, damn that Trump. That nigga done made about $1.4 billion since he been in office. $664 million off that cryptocurrency shit. And everybody who did invested in that shit took losses. Him and everybody else didn't. That nigga made $1.5 billion. And he only been in office not even, 2 years.
Hey. He makes money. I'm not saying it's proper or moral how he gets it. I'm just saying he does it.
That's never has happened.
Yeah. So I want to go ahead and move on because the BET Awards happened this past week with Drewski hosting. Did y'all get an opportunity to see it?
I did. It was pretty good.
Okay, that's good to know.
The only thing that I was disappointed is every other show, especially black people, you speak on something that matters to the community. So you didn't say anything that matters to the community, which would have been the biggest thing in an all-black show that should have been talked about was the Voting Rights Act getting demolished completely. And the fact that wasn't mentioned at all, I was disappointed by that. The fact that they didn't mention anything culture-wise to me was the only thing they missed on. But as far as celebrating the people that they celebrated with the wars and everybody came out, it was star-studded, it was straight to me.
Yes. Well, one thing that has been making noise is the rise of Young Miami's song called Spin That. Apparently, at the moment, it is the song of the summer.
Yep, it is.
It's everywhere. I hear it played everywhere.
Even white people's fucking playing that shit.
Yes, indeed. So this has drawn the ire of India Arie, who decided to voice her opinion on the song. And she said how she was not happy about the song. She feels like it's a song that's not good for the people. She basically decided to give her thoughts on it. She said she had spent her entire life caring way too much, so she was ready for the blowback. Some of the blowback came from people like Trick Daddy, who decided to give his opinion on India Arie's criticism of the song.
I don't like it. Let's just start there. I think it's whack.
And these other names. How about?
I think it's whack for all.
That's not the correct clip. Let me get the correct clip loaded. Hey, this is technical difficulty. Shit happens.
That's why we drink, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Young Miami.
got the hottest record in the fucking world. Not just the country. The hottest record in the world. They singing this shit in China, in Russia, in Ethiopia, goddammit. Shout out to Young Miami. One of the baddest shit, the finest little shit in the game right now. You bad body old bitches, not one fuck to be giving how you feel about this young girl and her song. All the negative music that come out, you want to simply try to target a young black female that's doing something positive, that's in her bag right now. You talked about her bag when she put out certain singles. You talked about her over and over again with situations with who the nigga she was dealing with. Everything y'all get on this fucking internet and act like y'all life is all peaches and cream. But I know you old bad breath smelling ass bitches. I know you bitches. I know you. I know you mad. I know you hoes is mad and you jealous. You look at that young fine girl on that stage rocking these clubs each and every night, these appearances, these hosts. She dropping her hottest single out there. Young Miami, you better not let these old ragla ass bitches deter nothing you trying to do. That's why I don't fuck you old bitches. That's why I would not fuck one of you old bitches, because the game done passed you by, bitch. You still stuck in the motherfucking 50s and the 60s. I don't want no old bitch with no gray hairs on her pussy. Let me...
So that was Trick Daddy.
This nigga.
It started off a criticism of India Arie, and it ended up just a criticism of old women. So that was a little...
Well, first of
now,
all...
we know he don't like...
How you talk about India Arie? You can't do that. India Arie has always been a positive black woman. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, you can stand up for certain causes, but you don't have to demean people and put people down. Like you say, Hassan, like, bro, have you looked in the mirror yet?
That nigga look like he about to have quadruples.
Bro,
that nigga's stomach big
bro,
as hell.
like,
He eating too good. Like, nigga, you need to listen. I done started my calisthenics. I'm only like 2 days in on my 4-week journey. Nigga, you need to get in the gym, boy, because I don't think nobody will fuck you neither. Shit, go ahead. Hell, you can't even get on top of.
You can put on for Young Miami all you want, my boy. She is not going to give it to you.
She ain't looking for you.
She is not checking for you.
You ain't got enough money.
Now, to worry about the song,
we got songs that we came up that
we're being hypocrites.
That
we are.
Rump Shaker was one. What's another one?
Tip Drill.
I mean, there's tons and tons.
We got so many songs that outside of Young Miami that is I can't even. The problem is it's a catchy ass song. And because it's a catchy ass song, you got all races playing it. You feel what I'm saying? So because of that, and since India Arie is she makes positive music, it cringes. Which I can see there's some truth to both sides. Number one, you can't be hypocritical because, like I said, we got thousands of songs that we have that we can pull up that's like, well, damn, nigga. But since India Arie defending that, she just doesn't like how it's gravitating to other nationalities, and it has the word nigga to it. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That part. So
a lot of people are saying the song opens up with "To all my scammers and my get money bitches." So, there's a lot of people who call people's phones looking for Medicaid's Part A and B that are probably bumping this shit out this song because she's talking to them. I think it's a little hypocritical just because this is not the worst song I've heard a female rapper release in the past 10 years. I didn't think India Arie had a problem with WAP.
Yeah, WAP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. WAP. That was just last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah. I just feel like India Arie, she's not wrong in her feeling. I just think it's just weird you single out this song specifically as a problem.
Because the hype is so big. Like, this is the biggest song of the
was big, too.
Yeah, but it's different. Right. I mean, the difference is this song, because we got political and racial rift, and as black people, we catching on all angles. So the fact that you got a catchy song that's made by a black woman, and us black people, we get it. It's other content creators other nationalities that's making reels out of this song. So I can see where she cringing. It comes across a timeline, some shit like that. So I like I said, I can see where she has a point in a sense, but you can't be hypocritical because, like I said, you ain't say nothing about WAP and other songs.
Yeah. And so she's basically saying not everybody wants to be free. That's why she's upset, and that's what she said. And then Arie, much like Stephen A., decided to double down and go back to Twitter. She said, if y'all gonna drag me, at least be mad about what I said and not with somebody else told you I said. I did not call for a boycott, because that's one thing people have been saying. She's calling for a boycott, which she denies. She's never called for that.
She just pointed out that, she didn't like the song and what the song stood for.
It's just go ahead.
And that's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like you said, two things can be true. We've heard way worse songs than that. We grew up in the era when music was off the hook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can understand the reaction is getting positive and negatively. I can't stand the song. As soon as the song come on, my head drop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to knock anybody else who's enjoying the song. It's their song. Their song that came on.
Yes,
it's a catchy song. So, it's running up the charts. So, like I said, you cringe when you see other nationalities playing it or making reels out of it. That's for somebody who's conscious like that. Yeah, I'm like, damn, nigga.
So you think Trick Daddy was very harsh on his criticism?
Yeah,
of
he
India?
was. Nigga, look at yourself. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, look at yourself.
You all in the wrong.
Look, I don't care if she got gray hairs on that coochie. Nigga, ain't nobody fucking your ass. You gotta pay.
And the disrespect. India is a very beautiful woman.
Yes.
Like, the disrespect is the
you could have gave your point on about the hypocrite
without being demeaning and trying to tear her down. And it gets old because that's all he ever does is try to tear somebody down.
He got beef with women that's his age and older. He go with the young chicks. Listen, man, we were importing this shit for a while. And that nigga don't fuck with no older chick.
He doesn't, and his name definitely stands for what he doing. Tricking.
Look how that nigga look. He ain't no bodybuilder. That nigga look like I told you, quadruplets, nigga.
He just look. From what Trick looked like when we were kids to what now, Trick look like now,
nigga. Your metabolism slowed down. Stop eating them damn sugar and shit. And you listen, don't go to bed on eating all that damn food, boy. You got diabetes out the ass now.
Good Lord. So yeah, I definitely don't agree with Trick Daddy's harsh tone when he was criticizing Arie. I do agree with y'all. He has a right to speak his mind on it, but I just think he shouldn't have been so vulgar in expressing his opinion and demeaning to Arie, as she has a reputation in the community of being respectful, and so she should be respected.
And I mean, I don't know if Trick understands. He's an older artist. Like, these young people ain't playing Trick like that no more. The people who love you are the people that you are demeaning. The people that care about the music you made and it sits with them are the people that you're talking bad about.
Well, in his sense, right? He looking at he ride her coattail, right? Mm-hmm. That's a backdoor for them to do a song. You know what I'm saying?
Not doing no song.
Why not?
Cause she don't fuck with that nigga. He just called her a funky old bitch.
No, I'm talking about Young Money.
Oh.
Young Miami too busy trying to get that Drake feature right now. She ain't worried about a Trick feature.
I mean, listen, he's an OG from 305, so you can't. Hey, so if he's speaking up for like riding her coattail, I can see that happen.
So it'll be a Young Miami, Old Miami collaboration.
A Young Miami Trick Daddy song.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to it. Yeah.
Not.
It might be good.
Nigga, shit. And nobody thought this shit was gonna be where.
I think he got some hits.
I don't like the song, but I'm not a hater.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's a favorite song. I'm just saying the motherfucker's catchy. So you drop it in the club now or in the party now, niggas is gonna be. Everybody gonna be singing this, and we talking about niggas that's educated and not educated. They gonna be singing. She's like another. She created an anthem that like Sexy Red. They bringing the ignorance out of the niggas who always keep the ignorance on clothes, on cap.
Yeah.
They get to bring it out.
Shout out to Young Miami and Trick Daddy in India, Arie. I hope Trick Daddy might. He ain't gonna apologize.
Nah, he ain't.
He should apologize.
He should though.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and keep it moving because Lupe Fiasco was in the news.
Oh my God.
And this time, he claims there are hundreds of rappers that are actually way better than Kendrick Lamar.
Lupe does this live interview with this guy called Koala. This was supposed to be a live stream where Lupe confronts one of his critics. Now, he pulls up on this dude, and they're having a conversation, and the critic does a very great job at flipping it on Lupe. So one of the things that Lupe first said was, man, why you got my name in your mouth?
Okay, my thing is, when you said that comment, you said I'm having a one-sided relationship. Is that the same one-sided relationship that you had with Kendrick name in your mouth?
We're not talking about him. He's not here.
But hold on.
I'm talking about me and you.
No, because you said I have. You said, hold on, wait, Lupe. You said I have. You said, wait, Lupe.
Kendrick's not here.
You said
God's not here. Kendrick's not here.
Where you come from then? Where you come
Kendrick's
from?
not here. I mean, he's not on his live.
He wasn't here for you
either.
Here.
After many attempts to get Lupe to go in on Kendrick, he finally succeeded.
There's hundreds
of only rappers.
Yes. That are better than me.
You didn't. But hold on, you're not going that far. You're not going that far.
Better than Dot, better than Jay-Z.
No, we gotta stop.
Better than King Los. Better than maybe not better than Ab-Soul. Better than all of the mainstream you can find. And I'll name them. And we can list them.
That's just pure hate, bro. It's pure hate. But this just falls in line with what Lupe has been saying about Kendrick Lamar for a decade. Lupe has never given Kendrick Lamar his props ever in life.
You still take exception with Kendrick being the best.
I don't lyrically, no, I don't think that. To me, MF Doom is the best. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Of the young MCs, I think lyrically it's King Los, is Logic, is Logic.
Logic over Kendrick?
Right?
Love Logic.
Yes.
Over Kendrick?
Yes.
Logic over Kendrick.
Look, man, I fuck with Lupe, but this nigga here is.
I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan, but like, you gotta give him his props.
Nigga. Whether you love him or hate him, right? The stats speaks for themselves. He's the only hip hop artist to win a fucking Nobel Peace Prize. Like, let that shit hang out there. That shit bigger than any fucking award that you can possibly imagine. Nobel Peace Prize. That's what the president trying to forcefully get. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, the nigga got over 5 fucking Grammy. He's a Grammy award winning artist. So stop the fucking hate. Just call the man, say, hey bro, can we collab? You better off doing that.
Mm-hmm. Now, in addition to that, Lupe has admitted in the past he thinks he's a better rapper than Kendrick. He said he's not talking about albums. He's not talking about making songs. He's not talking about being an artist. He said all these things are just things that he feels like he's better than Kendrick at, but he can't really necessarily say the stats back him up.
The stats don't back him up.
Commercially, Kendrick trumps Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe is a hell of a rapper.
He had a couple of commercially hit songs.
Lupe is a hell of a rapper, first and foremost. But Kendrick is a hell of a rapper.
He's not
too.
better than K-Dot.
I'm not going to say they're both great rappers.
He's not. Lupe, I fuck with Lupe. Lupe is not better than K-Dot. Sorry.
You don't think he is?
No.
Wow. Well,
the stats prove.
I mean, I think it's personal preference, but I mean, I've listened to both Lupe and Kendrick, and I do agree both are top tier lyricists.
They're top tier.
Yeah, but if I had to pick my poison, I'm going with K-Dot.
And I wouldn't get mad if somebody else went with Lupe. Like, they're both top tier lyricists. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Lupe's thing is with K-Dot, but both of y'all are top tier.
K-Dot ain't saying shit. He minding his business.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know what Lupe
niggas shooting strays and shit.
When you're at the top, people throw shots. And Lupe probably feels like he is a better lyricist and is owed some more commercial success. But after listening to Lupe's music, I've listened to a couple of his albums. I don't know his whole discography. He's a dope lyricist, but his music isn't as catchy as Kendrick.
Exactly. He only got like 2. It's like a handful of songs that I'll listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Just a handful.
And that's the difference. And that's the difference with artists. Some are hit makers, continuous hit makers.
Right.
Continuous hit makers.
He haven't had like I said, he's lyrics wise, yes. But when you talking about the stats wise, he got some hits. But when you talking about a classic album, nope. I can't even, like I said, it's only like a handful of songs that.
But he's a top tier lyricist.
Yeah,
like,
he
no,
is.
not knocking Lupe at all. But
Well, the issue is Lupe said there are hundreds.
He's lying.
Of rappers better than Dot.
He capping.
And he said that, and just to cover his ass, he said better than me too.
He capping.
I don't believe that
He
either.
capping.
I don't believe that.
I mean, I've heard some dudes that can spit who never got a deal. Like, I have heard.
But they're not better.
I've heard dudes that can spit.
They're not better than K. Dot. That's what we're talking about. There's been plenty of people we heard we spit. The point is they're better than K. Dot. That's what we're talking about.
They didn't have the platform that K. Dot had either.
Lupe threatened to name them too. He said there's hundreds and I'll name them and we could list them.
We should have had him list. He should have started that list.
He wasn't gonna do that.
He should have started.
He wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah,
he know better.
And Lupe, of course, put King Los, Logic, and Cassidy over Kendrick.
They are nowhere near. Look.
I can't get into Cassidy.
He's a battle rapper.
Yeah,
Cassidy dope.
He's a battle rapper. That's all.
Yeah. So you think this is hate or just fair criticism?
It's hate. He better off calling K-Dot like, hey man, can we collab? Like, you know what I'm saying, make a song. He better off doing that than doing this.
Yeah. So yeah, I do think Lupe is a little bit out of line just for the comparison period. Especially when nobody has been really comparing you to Kendrick. This is all your own doing.
And then on top of that, K-Dot haven't even said nothing to you.
That's what I'm saying.
He minding his own business, and you taking it out of your personal time and energy to speak on this man.
Yes, indeed. But it looks like Lupe did take time to apologize on the previous incident back in 2014 when he named Logic and those previous artists above Kendrick.
I ain't gonna front Logic nice. He ain't no slouch. He nice, but
Logic is lyrical.
Yeah, but he that's it. He's just lyrical.
I can't get into his music like I wanted to because he's from around my way.
And that's another thing. Like some dudes, they are lyrical, but they might be a little too lyrical. Like sometimes you might be in the mood for it. Sometimes you're not in the mood for all that. I want some murdering and killing going on. Sometimes
lyrical, miracle, spiritual.
Man, that's the type of music Logic got. His music is like you gotta be in the mood to listen to him.
You damn right.
You gotta be in the mood to listen to him.
Not saying like you said, like they're not good rappers and stuff, but like it's mood music.
Like T.I. album. That shit is a classic. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say it's a classic.
What's the name of it again?
Kill the King.
Kill the King.
That shit dope.
I still haven't heard it all, so I need to take time to
sit
sit down and listen to T.I.'s Kill the King.
On it. I got 4 of them up there. That's bangers.
Yes, indeed. So moving right along, there was Kirk Franklin who was in the news. Kirk Franklin got into a little incident in Philly where a street preacher has accused Kirk Franklin of blasphemy for performing the BET freestyle that he did a year or two ago and condemned him and his wife to hell,
A year or two ago.
to which they had to hold Kirk Franklin back.
Gospel music star Kirk Franklin was involved in a tense confrontation in Philadelphia after a street preacher known online as Judge James Thomas, or the Sin Police, accused him of misleading Christians and declared, "You and your wife are going to hell." Video shared by Larry Reed shows Franklin, 56, growing visibly upset and being restrained by security after replying, "That's not what I said." The clash centered on Franklin's controversial 2022 BET Hip Hop Awards freestyle when critics said he claimed, "The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat." Franklin later clarified he meant goat, saying, "It's hyperbole, not theology."
That's exactly what you said. You're gaslighting. You're gaslighting. You need to repent. Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting. That's why I'm telling you the truth. No. If anybody teaches a different doctrine, I cannot shake their hand and wish they got you. You need to repent. You need to repent from your sins. You need to repent. You need to repent. You and your wife are going to go to hell. You and your wife are going to go to hell. Yes, you and your wife are going to go to hell.
And that was Kirk Franklin, all my people say. And it looks like, yeah, that incident happened. I don't know how I should feel about this because I think that pastor was wrong in his approach to coming up to Kirk Franklin. I think he should have used a little bit more tact instead of condemning a man and his wife to hell. And as you see, Kirk Franklin had to be held back because you don't say that to a man, especially about his wife.
I mean, in all fairness, Kirk was trying to be cordial with him, and he offered to hug him and everything. He's like, nah, don't hug me, you know what I'm saying? So he pushed back multiple times when, Kirk was trying to, deflect the whole situation, diffuse it. And then when the man started speaking on his wife, then, he flipped, which any red-blooded man would do the same thing. You ain't gonna speak on my wife now, you know what I'm saying? So. And
you ain't gonna condemn us to hell.
Right.
Like, you ain't gonna sit here in my face and condemn me to hell. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that.
You don't have that power. What we doing?
We ain't doing that.
I don't know. God might have something to say because his performance that he was in Philadelphia for was canceled because of weather. So he was in Philly to perform at the Wawa Welcome America Festival, which is the largest Independence Day celebration in the nation in Philly, and it was canceled due to a lightning storm. So Kurt was not able to get up there and do his thing, whatever his thing was. Yeah, he wanted to stomp, and I know he wanted to stomp that nigga who was talking shit about him and his wife and condemning them to hell. You could see the anger in Kirk. He was all like, "Oh, my people say," and he wanted to stomp the mud hole out that nigga. So I think it was wrong for old boy to condemn him in that way. He should have just been a little bit nicer about his tact and approach and had a conversation. But I also think old boy was just trying to get a viral moment. Even church people want attention sometimes. So he was just acting a fool on camera to get a reaction out of Kirk. And he got what he wanted. But of course, when you have to reach and attack a man's wife, that response should be warranted to some degree. So
you ask if that's godly.
Yeah, that's not godly at all, condemning a man and his wife to hell because you don't agree with their actions. That's why I don't follow the Bible, because none of that shit makes sense. But shout out to Kurt for keeping his calm, because I'm sure that street preacher would have loved Kirk Franklin to touch him up and get a lawsuit / settlement going, and Kurt didn't fall for it. He had to be held back by God's property, and that was a good job they did preventing Kirk from wanting to harm that man.
Girl, you with me? Oh, yes, yeah, indeed. We have a church week going on.
So shout out to Kirk Franklin.
Shout out.
I wonder if he keeps the deposit because of the lightning. I'm
sure
he
does.
Was a weather clause.
Yeah, he does.
All my people say keep. Okay. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. Y'all got some topics you wanted to cover?
All right, so the first one I'm going to do is pick the better track. I'm going to give you 2 tracks. You pick. Tell me which one is better.
Sure.
First track is going to be Excuse Me Miss by Jay-Z.
Or
Verse, Why You Want to Do That by T.I. Who has a better track?
God damn. Are those 2 songs even related?
Right, they're not.
They are.
How?
They're both smooth tracks, and they're both towards chick. Look, yeah, Buddha. Thank you, Buddha, for coming in on this, because you're going T.I.?
I'm going to have to go with Jay-Z, just because I like Jay-Z more than T.I.
So you got Excuse Me Miss,
Buddha
got Why You Wanna.
Hassan is the top.
Look, and now that you're listening to these songs, it's like,
I have to go. Oh my god! but see, the problem is though. Excuse me, Miss.
Dude,
I was out there. I was. Yeah, I gotta go T.I. a little bit on that one.
I'm going with. Even though Booty keep playing the T.I., I'm going with Excuse Me Miss. I think that track is dope. But why you want to do that is just as dope. Yeah, those are two extremely hot tracks. That T.I. track is not too far behind in my mind, but I'm taking hold. Now, I'm going to just bring up stuff that I saw on Facebook this week and possibly that y'all might have seen for topics. Did anybody see the White and Proud group get took over this week?
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
Did you see it?
All the niggas that took over.
That was an opportunity. You saw it, Buddha? White and Proud.
White and Proud. It was a White
over.
and Proud group, and a bunch of niggas done
It
found
was a question that said, why are these black people here? And I tell you what.
They said, yeah, this what happened when you colonize. Y'all know what it feels like to
They
colonize
let
shit.
everybody in there. They let everybody, all the brothers in there.
They said black power.
They said, how much to turn this white group into a black group?
Look, look. It was bright and it got dark quick as hell.
All right. Another one I wanted to bring up. Did you see the people climb to the top of the Empire State Building?
And then he proposed to marry her? Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell.
Hey, man.
Ain't no way in hell.
Listen. The pussy she gonna put on that nigga when they get out, boy, shit.
Ain't no way in
she gonna
hell.
fuck the shit out that nigga.
Why'd they climb the Empire State?
It was for the proposal, right?
It was proposal and a message, I think, for humanity, some shit like that. So it was two things. They did it. They had a flag for humanity, and then he got out on one knee and he proposed to her.
What if she said no?
That would
I don't think
she ain't coming back down.
No, first of all, she ain't saying no. Then she climbed all the way up there. You going to jail?
You don't know. Maybe it was a surprise.
You coming down a lot faster than you went up.
I understand that,
no.
but you have to really like a motherfucker to climb the damn Empire State Building.
I'm talking the tippy top.
Yeah, exactly. and y'all going to jail. So you got that. Look, nigga. We going to jail, so if I say, hey, babe, will you marry me? Bitch, you better say yeah, because I'm going to bond your ass out. You going to get left in jail.
We both going to jail together.
Yeah, we going to jail together.
There.
That's love.
A toxic relationship.
No, you're right. And she going to say yeah. She going to say yeah.
That's love, though. Two people climb to the top of the Empire
You going
State
to jail
Building.
behind this nigga. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Not only you going to jail behind this nigga, and he proposed to you. She gonna
I'm breaking up with any woman that suggests that.
I'm breaking. Hey, listen. Listen. They better not even say. They might ain't part their lips like they want to say something crazy.
And then the last one, like I said, was did you see the essays fighting on
Nope,
top
I ain't
of the roof?
Nope.
You definitely got to check that video out. I ain't know nothing about it. Worthwhile. It was a good one. Dude pushed the dude off the roof with two hands.
Well, did the guy live?
Yeah, and they fell off the roof fighting still. They were still fighting after they fell off the roof.
That roof must be high enough then. I mean, shit. I mean, houses ain't that. Some houses are them ranch style houses. Ain't they roofs? Ain't they roof line ain't that high?
They were getting it in, but that was all I wanted to talk about tonight. I appreciate y'all coming through. We appreciate everybody sitting here watching tonight who joined us and stuff like
8,401 subscribers on YouTube.
Hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. Good to have everybody in the building and stuff. We are
subscribed
6 months into the year.
Yeah, half the year gone.
Half the year gone.
Midterms, baby. Midterms.
I believe we are 70 days away from football season.
Yep.
Yeah. We right about that time of the year. You know what I'm saying? Something to look forward to.
I'm waiting on 2K.
Birthday coming up soon. July, August, September. 3 months. 3 months, baby.
Birthdays are getting ready to come up. I believe my nephew
old.
got a birthday coming up, doesn't he? Yes. Oh, yeah. My nephew's got a birthday coming up. My bonus son, he's got a birthday coming up at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Son.
So, yeah. But we appreciate y'all checking in with us.
Subscribe to YouTube channel, baby.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe,
share, please.
1,600 more subscribers. We need y'all.
Look, no drinking and driving tonight.
Please, because they out.
Safe. You know,
they out there.
They out tonight. They out tonight. And stay hydrated. We in the middle of a heat wave.
I got pickle juice.
Look, man, I told you it was so damn
and
hot.
I got
coconut
water.
Look, if this what hell feel like, I better hear him get close to God because this shit was crazy.
Yeah. Cool.
Peace.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll check y'all out next week.
LLP.
Peace.